Before we get into the news, it is time to say happy birthday to Dogecoin. On this day, 8 years ago, Dogecoin was created, and I don't think anyone had any idea quite what was going to come of the dog money. And of course, now seeing what has been built in just that 8-year time, it's pretty incredible. It's crazy to think about, and the best part is that we are still extremely early compared to when most people are going to get on the Dogecoin train. Some fun excitement to think about right there, but there are still a number of huge haters when it comes to crypto, when it comes to Dogecoin, and those people are spouting their mouths off and saying some things in the negative direction of Dogecoin, and it's just the way it is right now. It's continuing to happen, and here is an example of that. Let's go ahead and go directly to this story here, and we'll wait until a few more people come into live. If you just came in, take a second to press like. For some reason, the stream is not sending out a notification yet, so we may have to wait a bit for the notification to actually go out. I'm not sure what the deal is, YouTube. Why aren't you sending the notification out? For some reason, I guess they just don't want to today. YouTube, is it because Dogecoin's down? You don't want to notify people? But it's still up today. It's up 6% today, which is good to see. But overall, on the month, it is unfortunately down. And so that's leading some people to be more bearish on the overall market sentiment, as the notification just went out, I believe. So there we go. Welcome into the live, as we're going to go ahead and talk about this article here. And there have been some positive articles coming out about Dogecoin in the last 24 hours, mainly about its birthday and things like that. But unfortunately, there are some negative ones like this as well. And so basically, this article right here is saying crypto is, quote, one of the biggest bubbles ever. And this strategist, his name is Ryan Payne. He is currently the Payne Capital Management president. And he is arguing very strongly, in his opinion, that cryptocurrency is going to crash massively, that it's a huge bubble, and we are going to see the floor being hit relatively soon here with all of cryptocurrency. Basically, this is the type of scary article that makes some investors want to sell their coins. This is the type of scary article that makes people want to switch over to what? Well, it's pretty obvious, right? It makes people want to switch over to the exact thing that this guy is investing in as the president of Payne Capital Management. Payne Capital Management, we can go ahead and pull it up right here and you can take a look at it. What is Payne Capital Management? Payne Capital Management is an independent NYC financial advisor and planner located in New York City and Philadelphia, servicing clients all across the globe. Basically, they're all into stocks. They're into other types of investments too, but crypto is not one of the things they're holding. So of course, they would like you very much to not be holding anything in the way of cryptocurrency and to instead be buying their stocks, so those stocks go up instead. Of course, we're going to hear things like this, but I'm not just going to leave you with my opinion there. Let's actually look at some facts here around this. Now, a lot of people said when it comes to the price of gold, that gold was over when it had a similar market cap as cryptocurrency does right now. Let's go ahead and move gold to the chart here on the 1 month range, and you can see this is 1 month, so each one of those candles is a really long time of approximately 30 days. You can see right here as we zoom in, this is what the gold price did, and hopefully you can see that there. Let me actually take a screenshot so I can zoom in a little bit more. This is what the gold price has done since 1970, and there's a lot of comparisons that can be drawn between the price of gold and what cryptocurrency, especially through the form of Bitcoin, is doing at this exact moment in time. Let's go ahead and look at it on the chart here. You can see Bitcoin has had a quite big bump in the past around 2017, and also a pretty large size bump around 2013. Now though, we are seeing this other run in 2021. But you go back to gold, you can see all the way back in 1977, we saw one of the first runs. Then we saw another one in the early 80s where gold went up massively. But here's where the comparison can be drawn. Right there, gold had a market cap of somewhere around 2 trillion, right in this exact range there. And that's exactly where cryptocurrency as a whole is market cap wise. So that is leading us to believe we could absolutely see a very similar pattern as what gold did. Now, from 2005 all the way to approximately 2012, a 7 or so year period there, we saw the price of gold just steadily going up and 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 up. And one thing we'll notice is that a lot of inflation happened in that time. And that's, of course, one of the reasons why gold went up so much. Now we're having the government do a lot of the same things it did between 2005 and 2012. Interesting stuff. So similar stuff is happening. So we could absolutely see the price of cryptocurrency overall do the same exact thing gold did, where we have these big runs followed by a little small dip. then another big run, then a little small dip, another big run, then a little small dip, another big run, a little small dip. And a lot of people kept saying throughout this entire run that gold was going to crash right here. It was going to crash, it was going to go down and never go up again. Then we see here, gold's going to crash, it's not going to go up again. It's going to crash here. It's not going to go up again, or at least not for a long time. And every single time along the way, these strategists who had their money in stocks would continue to come on the news and say it was over, and it had no chance. And while yes, it's technically possible that we could see Bitcoin, we could see the whole crypto market going down, it's unlikely that it's going to happen soon if it does happen, and it's also more likely that we will see that spike from this exact point in time. Now, we called the most recent crash that happened where it went down a significant amount in a short period of time over these last couple of weeks. We called it early, and now we're calling it in the exact opposite direction of significantly higher of a chance that we do see the run continue, at least temporarily. And we do have to have everyone subscribing with notifications on, because this market can change in minutes. And all of our predictions are only if we see the environment and we see circumstances stay similar to what they are right now. But when they change, that's when you need to have those updates on, especially if you have money right now in crypto, or if you want to be putting more in and turning this into a financial gravy train, I guess you could call it, where you do make a lot of money from it. So that's just why we definitely cannot be counting on them. You can see the price of Bitcoin right now is right around there, and this is really representative of the entire market for the most part, a kind of similar path and chart. But with Bitcoin, you can see some of the same types of patterns where it goes up and down. And so we could see actually Bitcoin coming down some before staying steady before that next run, or we could just see a similar type of gold event where it just does these little mini falls, then it goes up, mini falls, then goes up, which is what is absolutely possible here, as we do see the dollar continuing to lose value in comparison to it. So gold, definitely something we're going to continue to watch closely in comparison to the overall crypto market and what we're seeing with it. Now, although we have a lot of viewers coming in right now to the live, aka Miramis and Dogex NFTs to the moon. I'm excited to see the rest of my free puppies. Yes, Dogex puppies are now officially out, which is extremely exciting. A lot of cute pups going all around and spreading cheer in the community. By the way, those completely and totally free. And we're hoping for a Dogecoin spike to really catapult Dogecoin and Dogex also into the spotlight and see a lot of movement, a lot of momentum coming on both of those awesome projects there. Dogex NFTs, by the way, not a cryptocurrency, it's an NFT. Just a distinction there that it's definitely important to note as we continue to watch and pay attention with that and what's happening amongst it. But here, back to some good news now. We'll go ahead and get the like button machine going for the good news, right? But Dogecoin continues to crash. But could a birthday bash lift the good boy? Oh no, not a good first part of the article. The second part, though, a little bit better, as Dogecoin today has actually gone up. As we look at the price of Dogecoin today, let's go and go to cryptocurrencies, and you can see the top ones there. Dogecoin has actually gone up around 5% over the last little bit here. It says 4.1% now, but it was at 5% up just right when I went on the live. Then Luna up 1%, and we see Polkadot up 3%, XRP up 3%, Cardano also a similar size day to Dogecoin, but Dogecoin beat Solana today. Dogecoin beat a number of cryptos at the top, including Ethereum and Bitcoin today, and it did lose to a couple in terms of percentage gains at the top. Still though, not a bad day at all for Doge, as it has reclaimed that 18-cent position, which is not the number we want to be reclaiming. We want to be reclaiming the all-time high, right? But it's definitely a good start towards that direction, because it's not all going to be extremely fast necessarily. It does take time. The major spike will happen relatively quickly, but the build up to the major spike is not going to be as streamlined or as fast and quick, as we do also have a huge update when it comes to one of the previous stories we covered on this channel. If you're wondering who the heck created Bitcoin, who is the one, the only Satoshi Nakamoto? Is he from Japan? Well, his name does sound of Japanese origin, but that's also potentially a pseudonym. In fact, almost certainly a pseudonym, as we have multiple people claiming that they are Satoshi Nakamoto. We have multiple paper trails that suggest Satoshi Nakamoto was actually based out of California. And so it's really hard to know for sure who Satoshi Nakamoto is, where he's from, because you have to believe anyone who has the technical skill to create a cryptocurrency out of nothing, when there was no cryptocurrencies before it, has to be unbelievably good when it comes to the internet, really. And with that, they're going to be untraceable if they want to be, probably. But Miami jury rules in favor of Craig Wright, who claimed to have invented Bitcoin. Basically, we had the family of the now no longer with us. He is passed a partner of Craig Wright. His family was suing, saying that the over $54 billion in the wallet of Satoshi Nakamoto, Bitcoin creator, they deserved half of it because of the fact that they both created Bitcoin together, allegedly. But, of course, they are now losing this suit, which means one of two things. Either it means that basically we now have more evidence that actually Craig Wright is not Satoshi Nakamoto, or the court just couldn't find enough evidence, or also on top of that, they could be making the claim that actually, no, the family doesn't deserve that just simply because their grandfather or father, depending on which part of the trial you are, had something to do with creating Bitcoin. So it's really tough to know for sure. We know Craig Wright did have a role in creating Bitcoin at the very least. Was he the main person behind it? Was he the one who is primarily responsible? That's a question mark. It's really most likely a lot of different people that are primarily responsible. Well, I guess only one person can be primarily responsible, but a lot of people who are in large part responsible. And then he also here's kind of a weird thing. So he apparently, in this article, they're saying he lost, though, a different suit about someone who had a certain amount of Bitcoin, and now he is being forced to pay $100 million, apparently. I didn't really understand exactly what they meant by that, because we had not really heard much about the other parts of this lawsuit. We've really only heard so far about what's going on with the overall main lawsuit with the $54 billion. But look, we are immensely gratified that our client, W&K Information Defense Research LLC, has won $100 million, reflecting that Craig Wright wrongfully took Bitcoin-related assets from W&K, and Craig Wright's entire net worth is approximately $80 million. So I imagine a settlement of some kind would have to be arranged where he wouldn't be paying this full amount of $100 million if that is going to go through, because it doesn't really make any sense. How did he take that and his net worth isn't even above that? We'll have to do more research on it. I just thought it was interesting. I thought I would point it out, and sometimes these articles are wrong. They don't necessarily always know what they're talking about, so that could play a role here too. We'll look into it for sure. Matt, what's your input on KRYL? Krill is absolutely one that I think people are buying for a reason. People are buying it because this thing has major potential as one of the currencies that actually gives people a use case of helping them with their overall portfolio. Krill is a website where you can actually go on it and have optimized portfolio tracking, optimized portfolio moves, where a lot of them will be tracked and computers can help you with your trading. So that's pretty dang cool. And if that use case expands and more people start to use it, where you can actually connect it to your centralized exchange wallet, then that's going to mean the price of Krill goes up. So that's one of the reasons why I do like that crypto a lot, not more than COC. COC is by far my biggest small market cap pick right now, and it's not even particularly close, but I do like that one as well. I'm a big fan of it. For sure, time to buy COC. Coming in from Pancho Villa. I think now, if you're looking to accumulate more COC, you are making most likely an extremely smart decision. I think when it does skyrocket, everyone's going to be like, dang, I wish I had bought more. I wish I'd gotten in at this price rather than waiting longer. Metaverse says Alfred Perildo, and Joseph says RTM. Yeah, Metaverse tokens definitely playing a big role here in moving the entire space forward. It's going to be the next big thing in COC, Metaverse token, and significantly more than that, which is one of the reasons why I like it so much. But that is really an interesting article coming out. Elon Musk, by the way, we are hoping very much that he actually does tweet about Dogecoin. Check out Cryptogram platform. Guy's a real businessman, not just a meme coin. Yeah, there's a lot of coins like that are real coins and also meme coins that are coming out these days. But the truth is, every coin is a real coin. Even if it's a meme coin, if it has a use case and people use it, then there we go. Boom. Now it can go up even more. Matt, how do you feel about RTM? And Tking, yeah, Tking's been trying to spike again. It really has. I don't know if it's going to succeed, but it was about to spike out and go crazy again, and then the market fell. It would have most likely already been 3 times where it is now if that had not happened, I believe. So maybe we'll see it try to break out. Hopefully it will, and it will do something cool there. But Elon Musk himself, we have not seen a tweet yet for Dogecoin. Oh, look at that. Dogecoin to the moon, now trending with 5,000 tweets. We also have Dogecoin trending because of the birthday today. Dogecoin has over 69,000 tweets. And we also have hashtag Doge Army that is trending as well. So 3 Dogecoin hashtags, some of them only trending on the For You page and some of them trending on overall Twitter. So let's keep that energy up. Let's make sure we're going out there type hashtag Dogecoin in your Twitter box, then press the send button. It's the right thing to do. Make it go forward. Press like on the things you see related to Dogecoin. Doesn't matter if it's a video, if it's a tweet, if it's from me, if it's from someone else, if it's from anyone, be pressing like and retweet. That's the best thing we can all do as a community to help more people hear about Dogecoin before the next spike does happen. And a lot of people are going to regret not owning more when the next spike does happen. There's no question about that. Look at that. Someone also made a Dogecoin car, which I think is pretty dang cool. And I'm not entirely sure if they're doing a Dogecoin McLaren for a specific advertising reason or they just did it for fun. But Julia Love is the person who did it, and I saw a video of her driving it too. So pretty cool. They put a birthday hat, a giant birthday hat on it today. Whoever did this clearly has probably made a lot of money from Dogecoin. You would have to imagine if they're going to be doing that there and being able to afford a McLaren, which is one of the most expensive cars in the world. Win Lambo, okay, cool. Win Dogecoin McLaren. I think that could be the real question here that we have on the table. Doge Elon to the moon, says a BDT. Chris Haney says Doge and cat. Interesting. Some nice comments coming in. They will be richer. Oh, ship mechanic was put in timeout by Dan Fletcher. What'd you do, Ship? Or Skip? What'd you do, Skip? You must have done something bad for being put in timeout there. I don't know. That's what we have Diana. We have Diana on moderation comment today. Look at that. You can see though. There's the retweets on the Dogecoin. 69.6 thousand. Awesome stuff there. So that is of course part of the reason we did see the spike today. But Elon Musk, if you're watching, come on, we've been wanting the tweet of happy birthday today. Hopefully we'll get it. But Elon Musk obviously focusing very heavily on Tesla and very heavily on SpaceX right now. I don't know if he has necessarily a lot of time yet, but he is going to have more time soon to be focusing as much on Dogecoin as we wanted. But he has been tweeting some. And also he got a new haircut, which he did himself. So he's so busy, he doesn't even have time to go get a haircut, and he's doing it himself. You'd think maybe he could just hire someone to come in, right? But he didn't want to do that. He's like, you know what? I would prefer to save 100% of my money for future projects and also save time in theory by doing my own haircut and not having to worry about that. Or maybe there's another reason. It's hard to know for sure. But Elon Musk still, you can tell, clearly doing a lot of work right now, and that's just the way it is. That's the way it's going to keep being. But some of these Dogecoin tweets as well that we've been seeing coming in have been definitely good. I've been trying to get Dogecoin to be as trading as possible. I tweeted out not that long ago. Let me go and find where I tweeted out. There it is. So I tweeted out about Dogecoin getting 69,000 retweets. I also tweeted out not long ago, let's make Dogecoin trend for Dogecoin's birthday with a ton of confetti and one rocket even thrown in there, which you may or may not have seen. Find the rocket. It's like Find Waldo. Let's see a couple of hashtags on Dogecoin to the moon too. I'm actually curious now. So that one's the first one that we see. Oh, look at this. How to become a legend. Then it says invest in Dogecoin in the book. Then you see Dogecoin right there coming up. Wow, that's pretty easy instructions on how to become a legend. We'll put in a happy little birthday over here with a Dogecoin, a moon in the background. You gotta love that. This is how you Doge. Sending Doge. Spending $30 on shoes, spending $3,000 on Dogecoin. Wow, a much bigger win there when you're spending $3,000 on Dogecoin than $30 on shoes. You may need shoes, but you know what? You may need more. Well, it could be some Dogecoin. Then take a look at this. Wow, this is trending. I posted this tweet on a while back. Wait, is this? How is that even possible? Oh yeah, I remember that. This was from like a couple of weeks ago, which I don't know why it's now on the trending page here for hashtag Dogecoin to the moon still, but whatever. Look at that. This chart shows when Dogecoin went massively above $1 in our fantasies. It hasn't happened yet, but this is what we're excited about. This is what's coming. I said press retweet if you're excited to see this happen. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna retweet that myself actually, because that's an awesome picture and it got 4,488 likes. 2,142 retweets. Come on, YouTube. We gotta. Twitter's beating our butts when it comes to likes. We gotta pass YouTube here. Pass Twitter here with YouTube. Then hashtag Dogecoin to the moon 2022. Lest we forget, 2022 Dogecoin is dumb. Remember, Elon Musk himself has made multiple comments about 2022 being a big year for Dogecoin. Why did he do that? Well, he could have easily said 2021 is going to be a big year for Dogecoin. He just could have simply said in general it'll be big for Dogecoin. But no, he has specifically been saying 2022 for Dogecoin, which means he has multiple big plans. Some of them we already know about, and multiple of the other plans we don't even know about yet. That's the real excitement. When you have a gift of a beautiful Dogecoin catalyst that is still yet to be uncovered, then the price isn't already going to have that built in. We already know the price of some of the stuff is built in, some of it's not because of new people hearing about it, but with the new future stuff that we don't know about, it's not built in at all yet, not even a little bit. And that means there's more room for spikeage when it does happen. Elon Musk himself is, of course, going to be continuing to leave some clues, some mysteries. You may remember from not long ago, Elon Musk actually posted that tweet, which we discovered, where he had Dogex in the playlist, and he had a couple other hidden clues there in the playlist. And then not long after that, what did he do? He released the news that the Dogex satellite was coming. So this time we're going to be looking even harder at some of his previous tweets and what they may mean. That's why you guys subscribe right now with the notifications on if you're new to the channel, and stay up to date on these big developments in the entire crypto space, these big developments with Elon Musk and with Dogecoin, as we watch and see this next run potentially happening soon. Elon Musk is one of the only people that has the power to make a crypto go absolutely parabolic in only minutes with one announcement. Because most people can make an announcement, but they can't actually have a lot of power behind it. They can't actually have the full force of $1 trillion company behind it. Elon Musk can do that and has in the past done that. He's not done yet doing that. 2022 just has to be a year a lot of people in Dogecoin are excited about. There's really no question about it. By the way, that was the tweet he responded to. 2010 Bitcoin is dumb, 2018 Ethereum is dumb, 2021 NFTs are dumb, and then a lot of those making people a lot of money. So Elon Musk continuing with that train of thought, 2022 Dogecoin is dumb, implying that if in 2010 people said that, and then Bitcoin made people a lot of money, in 2018 people said that with Ethereum, made people a lot of money, 2021 people said that with NFTs, made people a lot of money. So what's next? In 2022, people are saying that about Dogecoin, and what's it going to do? Elon Musk is saying this for a reason, right? He's not just randomly hoping it goes up. He's saying specifically, this is the year we plan to do stuff. Otherwise, he would have said 2021. Or otherwise, he would have said maybe 2023 or 2069. He could say whatever the heck he wants. He specifically chose 2022 as the time when Dogecoin is going to be underrated. You gotta love that. And if you don't, then perhaps you don't own any Dogecoin. That just must be the way it is. Yes, COC Cocktail Bar is absolutely the coin of champions. I agree with that, WEG. It's my second favorite crypto after Dogecoin by a large margin. But anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.